the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Baylor Bears. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Knights will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Baylor's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart. He did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice game. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Knights have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Nixon. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCF! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Back to throw. It's Robertson. Gonna let it fly. Holds it in on the left. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He wants to change this route. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Prentice. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Knights!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Crosses the 30. There he goes. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. On the move at the 30. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bears! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. He leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Jackson's going to throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. On play action on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now improvising. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. So first down here as they go back to work. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Prentice. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll try the left side. Across the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And how about the third down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the...
breaks into the open. And that's a live ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play... the fact that they forced the turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. He caught it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Wideout trying to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Let's take just a minute here and talk about UCF. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keep. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Jackson will throw. Oh, he wants it all. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the back. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. 2nd down now after the sack. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in.
Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Under fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wade. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grab near the marker. It's Burke. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Jackson going to throw it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Looking downfield very late in the half. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Lofted toward the sideline, intercepted. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Wide open spaces. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass, it's Robertson. The sure hands, it's Wilson. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage.
Going for it all. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for pop.
Got enough space! Touchdown, Baylor! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. He'll keep it himself. Nice move there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Nixon. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Got room to work. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Knights! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Going deep. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job on the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job on the D.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. to throw. It's Robertson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw on third. Grab near the marker. It's Cameron. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill.
Touchdown, Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Jackson will throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you watch the right defensive end get in there so fast, rush the passer, get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. I love the replays of these things when you can really hone in on that one guy on the one side and you just watch him go to work.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there, it didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now facing a 3rd and long. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Return takes it inside the 30, down to the 28 as the defense has them setting up shop from there. Jackson gonna throw it. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive guy.
Rushes on him. Finds his man. It's Hughes. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Look at the big fella roll. Defense trying to take it back. Past the 20. He's at the 10. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
The Knights headed quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with it now.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Creates a little room. Past the first down marker and still running. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Robertson. He's going up top. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, UCF! What a great play. What a huge moment for this defense.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take